Yo, what up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. I'm Nick,
I'm Jacob.
and together we are the
Shonen Bros.
And today we're going to be reacting to Spy X Family Season 1, Episode 8.
That's right. And last time we finally got to see, her first day of school and how she's going to interact with all the different students. And it kind of didn't go well during orientation. So
Yep.
she kind of made up with it during the first day of school because she apologized. She got to that. And Damien actually got kind of flustered because we actually think that he's starting to like her because no one has ever stood up to him before, so she's kind of different in that way. And I'm just very interested to see their dynamic and how their relationship's gonna move forward in the show.
Yeah, as you could see when she apologized to him, obviously from Twilight, right? Because he was like, you gotta apologize to him, make amends. She was crying and being very emotional about it, and was very passionate about apologizing to him and how she felt. And Damien, I guess, has never really experienced that with anybody before, so he felt very conflicted about his feelings, and kind of went with the idea of I don't feel that way about someone like this girl, right? And just was like, I will never forgive you, and then pouted away.
Yeah.
Right? Which in his heart we all know that he likes her, and doesn't know how to feel about that fact in his heart. So he just chose to go with the feeling of it's just I feel pity for this girl, and
because she's a peasant.
Yeah. And so then he walked away. But we also got to officially meet and learn the name of Becky, which is the girl that was kind of taking Anya in as a friend, and it was let's be really great friends, and let's have each other's backs, mainly because in the previous episode where she was the inauguration of getting into the school and really kind of getting the feel of what it's going to be about, Damien was picking on her and Becky, and Anya stood up to Damien and protected her. So she feels oh yeah, we got to be good friends now, and let's be great friends and hang out and talk and all that jazz and all that stuff. So now they're building up their friendship as friends, but as well as that tension between Anya and Damien.
Yeah.
So mainly Damien per se, but yeah. So that's gonna unfold uniquely. I'll kind of put it like that. But more importantly, right? We got to see more of Twilight's kind of conflict of being a dad. What does that mean?
Yeah, exactly. Because he's kind of fighting between you're a secret agent. You have a job to do. This is not personal. And then you have the other side of him, which is kind of you kind of want to be a good dad to Anya, and raise her right and not see her as the tool that you need to get through to Donovan, right?
Yeah, and I think logically, at first, Twilight didn't really comprehend that, that fact in his head. Kind of you have to have some type of feelings into it. You can't be dead inside while being a father. Especially someone like Anya, who needs a lot of emotional support, and not to mention a lot of encouragement. Like Yuri was saying, a lot, especially with her brother, Yuri, which we'll talk about in a second. Yuri was the kind of kid that would always encourage his sister and really boost her up. And really, kind of guide her in the right direction, especially with book smarts, books and intellect and of school and other things like that, right? So even though Yor was wasn't really, I guess, the right fit for her kind of encouragement, that definitely could work for Anya.
Yeah.
Right, as being very encouraging, even for the most littlest of things. Right, and I think Twilight took that to heart and really wants to apply that to Anya and see how that goes for a little while, and just be that father kind of, first of all, that Anya never had because she was in at the adoption clinic, right?
Yeah.
Where you adopt kids, right? And but more importantly, just how much of a father he's been to her more than anybody else in her life, right? So I think realizing that he is a good dad from Anya's perspective, but more importantly, to just take it more seriously, I think will help him in the long run. First of all, with his spy work against Damien's dad, right? But as well as just Anya's emotional sake, and also just, you know, Anya succeeding in school and just becoming that family that they need to become, right? But more importantly, the little last end credit scene there, we got to actually officially meet Yor's brother Yuri.
Oh yeah.
Right? And I don't think he's happy to figure out that Yor's got married without telling him.
Oh, I'm sure he's happy that she has a partner, but she got married without telling him. So yeah, I wonder how he's gonna react.
I feel like he's a little frustrated.
Yeah,
and a little weirded out that he didn't know. And not to mention, I feel like, considering Twilight's personality, I feel like he's gonna be kind of spectacle, or
like inquisitive.
Yeah. Like he's gonna be like, yeah, this guy does not seem right at all, just because of the way he acts and the way he holds himself, and especially if he sees him fight once, like Twilight,
he's gonna know.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, his sister is an assassin, so I mean.
Yeah, I don't think he knows that.
No, and if he saw her fight, he would be also suspicious of her as well. But yeah, I'm curious on how Yuri and Twilight are going to interact with each other, and how he's going to handle this, knowing especially he has a kid, an Anya, because he doesn't know that either. So that's going to be quite interesting to kind of see how he reacts to that. But also just kind of their lifestyle, and that the fact that Anya's at the most prestigious school in Eden College, right? So it's like, again, another curveball as well. And yeah, so it's going to be quite interesting to see.
Yeah, do you think we're going to get this episode? We're going to see...
Probably, yeah, because it ended off with him, like, talking about his sister and that the fact that she's married. So I would assume so, right?
Yeah, probably.
So yeah, so that's going to be quite interesting to see how he interacts with Twilight. And if you guys want to see more Spy X Family reactions, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Click on the notification bell to be notified when we release new content. Also, make sure you guys click the link down in the description down below of all of our social media links and give them a follow. And also, make sure you guys comment down below what other animes, openings, or endings you guys would like us to react to next. Thanks for all the support. I really do appreciate all of you guys. And now, let's get into Spy X Family Season 1, Episode 8. Also, the singer of this band, from what I've heard, only makes bangers only.
Oh, yeah. Alright, Mission 8. The Counter-Secret Police something. I did not read that fast enough. Okay.
Bruh. She was so confident too. She read the wrong mind for sure.
Oh yeah.
Or either that, or she just like went off her own knowledge.
Yeah. So
yeah.
nervous.
Yeah, he has severe anxiety about that. You know, I really like this spy kind of setting. I don't really know how to describe it. Like they're like in like a little restaurant and like
a coffee shop, just hanging out.
Yeah. Oh, they got the military there.
Oh boy.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, they're starting to step up their game.
Yep. Yeah, this is where... Does she still work here? Or...
Yeah, she still works here.
Interesting. We just haven't seen it in a little bit, so...
It's like City Hall, I believe. Oh, this girl.
Oh yeah.
ああ、そうだ、夜先輩。彼氏に聞いたんですけど、結婚のこと、弟にも言ってないんですって。
I think she forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
1年間も。後でここに電話するって言って。
I think he's gonna be here in person.
今の家の番号も伝えてなかった。席を入れたことにほっとしていろいろすっぽ抜けてしまいました。ねえ、弟くんってイケメン？可愛いじゃん。シスコンじゃん。パス。そんなに慕ってくれる弟に結婚の報告忘れる。
Okay, at least he's not like the guy from Black Clover. Okay.
Yeah, that's a different kind of obsession.
取引相手の名前と特徴、連絡方法は家に返してくれ。
国家保安局、国内の治安維持を目的とした組織であり、スパイ狩りや市民の監視などが主な仕事。
Ah. So I wonder if like I guess Twilight, the spy's name, like is huge here or something.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, remember we knew he worked in the government, but we didn't.
Right.
Oh, I guess he works in the.
Oh no. So like him meeting Twilight would be terrible.
Oh yeah.
男は秘密警察だ。
Oh.
Oh, that is actually unfortunate.
Dude, we knew he worked in the government, but I didn't know he was in Secret Service or whatever.
飛び級で元外務省エリートでしたっけ？ボスはな。だって可愛いじゃん言う。
Okay.
What?
なんか犬みたいだし。まあうちみたいな組織にはああいうのも必要なんですか。
こんにちは、ヘイワードさん。
私は何も喋らない。
うちのはね、あなたと同じ市役所勤務なんですよ。今日僕、姉さんの
He's trying to be like the good
Yeah.
cop.
会える
Yep.
の久々だし楽しみだな。パーッと全部話しちゃいましょうよ。
私は何も知らん。
Oh, hit him with the
Yeah,
facts.
caught in 4K.
Actually, no, that's 8K, bro.
Yeah.
ちょいお前、こんな重要な証拠写真今までどこに？
すみません、提出忘れてました。
で言われた通り書類を私金をもらってただけなんだ。相手の男は西側の人間ってこと以外は何も知らない。
黄昏という何
Oh.
西側のスパイです。
I
Yep.
guess they don't really know what he actually looks like though.
Yeah.
So if Yuri were to meet him, I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world.
No.
Because he wouldn't recognize him
Yeah.
anyway.
俺の罪もチャラになるか。
何か知っているのですか？デタラメ述べたら罪が増えるので気をつけてください。
俺はただ女と遊ぶ小遣い欲しさにやってただけで悪気はないんだ。と紙切れ流してただけで決して政治犯とかじゃないんだ。
After that comment, I don't think he will.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yep.
局に勤めていることを姉さんには内緒にし。
Oh, so Yor doesn't even know.
縁が伴う仕事だから心配かけちゃうし、汚れ仕事をしているなんて知られたくないから。
Oh.
Yeah, he is not the good cop anymore.
Nope.
He's playing the role of good cop and bad cop.
Oh no.
僕はあなたと違って家族を、姉さんを愛している。僕は姉さんのいるこの国を守るためだったら。
Okay.
So, what? How would he? Oh,
What the
heck? Oh my god.
Dude, there he really looks like Waka.
Yeah, he really does.
ボンドマンのピストル何発のやつ？
あいつの銃の相談数は
8分の2。
そうだ、正解だ。
Oh, is that how she's gonna learn math and like other things is by shows and like?
by the spy
Yeah.
cartoon.
Yeah.
大変です、ロイドさん。
おかえり夜さん。
残弾数8分の2。
Okay.
弟がうちへ来るそうです。今日。
Oh. So they gotta clean the house and like really look professional.
大丈夫です。こんな時のために仲睦まじい夫婦セットを用意してあるので。
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's a little suspicious.
Bro, when did he have those pictures taken? What the heck?
母の弟まだ来ない？
おじさんな。もう遅いから無理せず寝ろ。
あーにゃも美味しいお出迎え。
Oh.
カッとなって遅くなってしまった。やっと姉さんに会える。久しぶりに。なんなん。
Well, if Yor really falls in love with Twilight and he figures out who Twilight is, then that's gonna be a real issue.
愛を思い出して全身がしびれる。なんだって姉さんは1年もの間結婚したことを教えてくれなかったんだ。姉さんのいるこの国からあらゆる脅威を排除する。それは配偶者であっても同じだ。
Okay, so he doesn't care. I will say, the fact he has a daughter, you know what I'm saying, will help him out, I
Uh-huh.
think.
ユーリ・ブライヤ フォージャー家にとって唯一の親族、順調に築き上げたこの家族、今ここで失うわけにはいかん。
誰にも見せぬ自分を持っている
Yeah.
恋人にも家族にさえも
Literally everyone here
Yeah.
has that.
Yep.
笑顔や虚勢で本音を隠し本性を隠し
Oh.
ウィンザー外相は6日ウェスタリスのブランツ外相と会談を正常化に向けて
定めるふさわしくないに決まってる。
簡単な料理でよければすぐ用意しますので、2人でくつろいでてください。
誰が貴様の作ったものなど。
Okay, buddy.
Okay.
顔緊張しちゃって。
してないよ。敵が顔に出ちゃっ
I
て
think he'll like. I feel like he'll calm down once he feels once he sees Anya.
Hmm.
ユーリの前では素敵な奥さんを演じなければ。
I like the in sync dialogue here.
Yeah, exactly.
僕はまだこ
Okay.
の結婚を認めたわけじゃない。なんで1年も黙ってたの？ちゃんと答えてくれないと納得できないよ。
弟さんの件ですが、全て話してしまうのはどうでしょうか。
Oh, no, 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 no.
独身女性が世間から怪しまれる云々のことは、このご時世深刻な問題でもありますし、
弟はちょっと神経質なところがあるというか、
Yeah, I feel like that wouldn't be smart to tell him.
Hmm.
もない方と結婚したと知ったらきっと取り乱しちゃうと思うんです。大丈夫です。私とっておきの
Yeah,
要
what
求
should
を
you
考えて
tell
るん
him
です。
then?
ユーリのことは私が一番よくわかってるので任せてください。
Is she gonna tell him about Anya?
忘れてたからです。
Brother. Okay. Like,
Yeah.
あ、
I mean, he forgot too about those like documents or whatever that was really important.
I mean, to be fair, they haven't seen each other in a while, right?
Yeah.
姉さんがそういうのならそうなんだね。
Bro, what? Is he really gonna accept that? Yeah.
姉に対する理性を持っていなかった
もう
Yeah.
姉さんはおっちょこちょいだな。
I mean, to be fair, that makes sense, right? That's how she was like as a kid, right?
Yeah.
So I guess that makes sense.
ち姉さんとの楽しいひとときを邪魔するな。邪険な態度ばかりとっていては姉さんに嫌われるかもしれない。
It's like really good.
Yeah, it's like actually
トイレさんの
crazy.
料理美味しいです
Yeah, yeah, it's like goated how good it is.
料理ごときで簡単に認めると思うなよ。けど
I mean, that makes sense because he called Twilight a villain.
ワインも持ってきたんですよ。酔わせて貴様の薄汚い本性を暴いてやるぞ。
夜さんはダメですよ。
お二人はどこで知り合ったんです？
3番街のブティックです。
Yeah, I'm sure Twilight can handle his wine and know how to talk even when he's like drunk.
Yeah.
この話題はボロが出そうだ。話をそらさねば。
その食事はいつ、どこで、何回くらい、店の名前は？何度目の仰せで交際へと至ったの？
Dude, this guy's
He's
really,
really
thorough.
trying to trip her out.
Yeah,
Yeah, trip him up.
そのよ
So
うな感じは。
because you are.
お互いに何と呼び合っているの？
まあ夜と。
夜！僕でさえさん付けなのにロイロイとかロッティとか。
yeah, he's like flipping out.
Bro, what?
At this rate, he's the one that's gonna be drunk.
Yeah.
姉に対する理性を以下略
Yeah, 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 yeah.
ほら水。
姉さんはこんなやつのどこを好きになったんだ？ちょっと料理ができて、顔が良くて、背が高くて、なんか。
Okay.
落ち着いて。
He's too perfect. That's what he's thinking.
そういえばユーリ君、外交官なんですよね。
ドミニクさんに聞いたけど、この間はフーガリアまで行ったんですって。
でもそうだね。美しい街だった。時の皇后も通ったという老舗店では。
首都オブダーですか。僕も昔医学研修で行ったことがあります。
Are they gonna be like?
Oh, really?
Are they gonna find like common interests?
Yeah, and then yeah.
このワインもフーガリアさんのやつでしたか。ヘジャー通りの店で買ったもの。
ヘジャー通りの専門店でたまたま見つけて。
お高かったでしょう。200ダルクだ。
200ダルクほどですよ。
Oh wow. I mean, to be fair, a spy has been like all over the world. So
この問答。これはオスタニアの情報機関が使っている作り話のマニュアルの一つ。
oh, really?
店主は今息子に店を任せている。このワインも折からの不作で300ダルクに値上がりした。
Oh, so he
Yeah.
knows that he's like.
Yeah.
外務省勤務と聞いた時点で警戒はしていた。外交官というのはスパイの入り口みたいなものだからな。フランキーに調べさせたところ、
Frankie the goat.
Yep.
その前後に情報機関から引き
Dang.
抜かれた。
Twilight's good, man. I mean, he is the best spy they have. So
国内傍聴機関、
Yep.
ワイズの天敵、秘密警察、うまく出し抜けば敵方を探る強力な情報。
Yeah, true. Maybe
Yep.
you can get information out of
僕も今
him.
度お返しを送りますよ。手綱を握りやすいかもしれん。
認めないって言っただろう姉さん。 誰がそんなやつ兄だなんて呼ぶものか。両親がいなくて貧しかったから勉強道具もまともに揃えられなかった。
姉さん遅いな。バイトまだ終わらないのかな。
Oh.
Oh, wait, was she an assassin back then?
血まみれだよ。一体どんなバイトしてたの？これ返り血だから。
I guess so, yeah.
ユーリが欲しがってた図鑑セットです。
Wow, she was a hustler back then, but she was bodying people.
姉さん、
that scene just does not look right.
No.
一人の肉親を僕がずっと守っていくんだって。こりゃ
I need Anya to come out right now.
になってほしいと思っていた。その相手は僕以上に姉さんを守れるやつじゃないとダメなんだ。ロッテ。
あなたに負けないくらい夜さんを愛しています。
いやいや、これは弟をごまかすための演技ですから。
たとえ槍が降ろうと隕石が落ちてこようと僕は生涯をかけて彼女を守り
There you go, be that father.
男は堂々とした嘘つき
Okay.
槍なら防いでやれる自信はあるか。隕石。
Yeah.
口では何とでも言えるさ、嘘つきめ。そうさ、あんたは嘘つきの顔だ。
ああ、もう。
いやそれはない。
え、結婚して1年も経って
Oh.
手が触れただけで。
Oh.
何言ってるの。いつもラブラブだよ。
本当に夫婦だという
Oh,
の
no.
は証明し
Oh, he's gonna have them kiss, isn't he?
今ここでキスしてみる。
Oh no.
好き同士なら簡単なことだろう。できないのなら役所に婚姻の撤回を訴える。
Oh gosh.
なったぞどうする。いや冷静になれ。俺はウェスタリス一
This is all going in like
Yeah,
super
yeah,
slow
yeah.
motion.
Yeah.
女性と関係を持ってきた。キスの一つや二つで作戦が円滑に進むのならば。
そりゃ、偽装のためには。
And this is gonna spark something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Bruh. Wow.
Oh man.
Oh boy. Man.
Ah, bro, I will say, they're kind of like catching on to one another.
Yeah, like Twilight and Yuri.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I think Twilight more than Yuri, because he figured out his whole background in like a span of a whole situation. Even before he did, even his friend did research on him, right? But even then, just on this whole interaction, he kind of knew like he was like some type of like person in the military, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And found out he was part of Secret Services, so he already knew who he was already. And also just off that story, he like was like, yeah, he's trying to figure out who I am, and also like lie kind of a little bit here and there, right? So that kind of gives away that he's like especially part of the Secret Services, right? And also you know, just trying to kind of deceive each other, right? And especially with, you know, Twilight, because he has more to hide than Yuri does, in my opinion, because if Twilight got found out by him, they would capture him immediately, put him to Secret Services and question him, because they're both big enemies of each other. So, you know, they're trying to hide their identities as best as they can. And especially with Yuri and Yor, Yuri doesn't want to know what, doesn't want Yor to know what he does. So
yeah, he's trying to protect her, and oh gosh, I can't wait to see where this goes from here. Because is Yor gonna like pull back? Because I know Twilight's probably willing to kiss her, but
because he's done that before. He even said that he's like done a couple kisses on dates before to sell it, and I don't think Yor has done that before. So I think she's gonna commit though, because if she pulled away, that would be a huge red flag to Yuri. So she's gonna commit, and then because of that, there's gonna be a spark there.
Oh yeah.
And they're actually gonna fall in love.
Or is like Anya gonna interrupt?
Maybe.
In the middle.
Oh yeah, Anya could interrupt. I feel like once Yuri sees Anya and how much of a sweetheart Anya is, he's gonna not question him as much.
Yeah.
Especially because Anya's gonna be like, "Oh, I have the best dad," right? And then he's gonna calm down a little bit, because you can't be a good dad, like a great father, and like a malicious villain at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Especially in like as a spy, even then, you know, but like even like as just Lloyd Forger, you know, he can't be a villain and a great father at the same time, right? So once he figures that out, he's gonna be like a little less suspicious, right?
Yeah. I just can't wait to see what's gonna happen next episode. And man, dude, the cliffhangers that some of these shows just leave off are just so annoying.
I know. Yeah, that one was very, very annoying. I thought it was really cool though, because we saw like Yuri as this really nice, happy guy, and now he's like, he has a snotty and like bad guy like vibe to him. Especially with the guy that they figured out was a spy from that one place, right? And where Yor works at, and interrogated him, and then once Yuri submitted the evidence to the guy, and he like kind of spilled, he like smashed his face in the table. And he was like, he really looked like a menace then. So yeah, that was kind of a little bit of a curveball to see from Yuri. But yeah, I'm curious on this Twilight and Yuri relationship going on here, and how that's gonna pan out. But if you guys want to see more reactions to Spy X Family, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Click on the notification bell to be notified when we release new content. And guys, recently on our channel, we've had lots of support on our recent videos, so it really does mean a lot to us. The continued support, the likes, and the subscribers, you guys all mean a lot to us, and really do appreciate. You guys really do mean a lot to us. And yeah, guys, just letting you guys know, trying maybe every month or so, we're gonna do an openings video, or maybe endings, depending on what endings you guys really want us to react to. But mainly opening videos, at least once a month. We're gonna do that. Maybe twice a month we'll do one openings and one endings video. So maybe that could be a thing. Just comment down below, kind of what you think about that, and what you guys want us to do on that. But yeah, we actually have decided, based on a poll, what we're gonna be reacting to next. So expect in like around mid of June, Gintama all openings. So be on the lookout for that. And somewhere around June. And yeah, guys, again, thanks for all the support. Really do appreciate all of you guys, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.